Hello, my name is Sheikha Shamsi, and today we're going to explain the forelimbs, starting with the scapula. So first of all, we will have the scapula for the equine, the scapula for the canine, feline, and finally bovine. So here I'm pointing to the supraspinous fossa, where we could see the scapular notch and the infraspinous fossa and the spine that separates between them. We also have the acromion, and on the ventral side we have the glenoid cavity and the supraglenoid tubercle. Here we have the serrated face, and here we have the subscapular fossa. What marks the significance of the scapula of the equine is the absence of the acromion. So moving on to the humerus, we have here the humerus of different species. First we have the humerus of the bovine, equine, the canine, and the feline. So first of all we have the lesser tubercle, the intermediate tubercle, and the greater tubercle, and in between we have the biseptal groove. Here's the deltoid tuberosity, the tuberosity for tres major, the humeral crest, and the radial fossa with the humeral condyle. So first of all we have the head of the humerus, the greater tubercle, the neck of the humerus, the deltoid tuberosity, tuberosity for tres major. Then we can see the shaft of the humerus, the olecranon fossa, and the lateral epicondyle. And now let's see the difference between the foramen of the canine and the foramen of the feline. So here in the canine we have the supratrochlear foramen, and here in the feline we have the supracondylar foramen. So here we have the radius and the ulna of the canine and the feline, and also the bovine, which is fused, and the equine, which is completely fused. So unlike the bovine and equine, in the canine and the feline they are separate, so they can allow movement. So here we have the olecranon. We could see the olecranon tuber, the anconial process, the trochlear notch, and the radial notch down there. And we also have the coronoid process, the medial and lateral side. So here we have the articular circumference and the styloid process. So here we have the head that includes the capitular fovea and the articular circumference, and also we have the radial tuberosity. And on the other side we could see the neck, and we also have the two borders, the medial and lateral border. We have the ulnar notch, as you could see, and the trochlea, which includes the styloid process and the articular face. The carpal bones are composed of two rows. The proximal row that is composed of radial, intermediate, ulnar, and accessory carpal bones. In the distal row, in the bovine, we have the second and third carpal bones are fused, and the fourth one is present. And in case of the equine, we have the distal carpal bones from the second to the fourth carpal bone. The radial and intermediate carpals are fused in the dogs, and they are sometimes termed intermedioradial carpal bones. Also, there are 4 distal carpal bones present in the dog.